Are you an investor looking for premium market opportunities? Presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.
This is Kalkine TV's breaking news. At its meeting today, the board decided to increase the cash rate target by 25 basis points to 3.85%. Inflation in Australia has passed its peak, but at 7% is still too high, and it'll be some time yet before it's back in the target range. Given the importance of returning inflation to target within a reasonable time frame, the board judged that a further increase in interest rates was warranted today. The board held interest rates steady last month to provide additional time to assess the state of the economy and the outlook. While the recent data showed a decline in inflation, the central forecast remains that it takes a couple of years before inflation returns to the top of the target range. Inflation is expected to be 4.5% in 2023 and 3% in mid-2025. Goods price inflation is clearly slowing due to a better balance of supply and demand following the resolution of the pandemic distributions. But services price inflation is still very high and broadly based, and the experience overseas points to an upside risk. Unit labour costs are also rising briskly, with productivity growth remaining subdued. The recent Australian data also confirmed that the labour market remains very tight, with the unemployment rate at a near 50-year low. Many companies continue to experience difficulty hiring workers, although there has been some easing in labour shortages and the number of vacancies has declined a little. The central forecast is for the economy to continue growing, albeit at a below-trend pace. GDP is forecast to increase by 0.25% this year and around 2% over mid-year to 2025. Given the expected below-trend growth in the economy, the unemployment rate is forecast to increase gradually to be around 4.5% in mid-2025. Some further tightening of monetary policy may be required to ensure that inflation returns to target at a reasonable time frame, but that will depend upon how the economy and inflation evolve. Well, that's the latest from Kalkine TV's Breaking News. I'm Rachel Jones.